Yeah, I think just the mistakes offensively. I thought defense played a good game. Just two mistakes that gave them two touchdowns there down when you're backed up in their red zone. So you just can't do that, especially when defense is playing like they're playing. So I just got to be better in that sense and not making those mistakes and try to find a way to play the game in the best way to win it.
Patrick, is it hard to find a line in that kind of situation to not press too much? And, when a mistake happens or back-to-back mistakes happen, and try to make up for it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think as competitors, you want to make a play happen. But at the same time, you got to know the flow of the game. It's something that I've tried to learn over my career. Those two mistakes at that moment kind of put us in the hole, and we weren't able to climb out of it. And so I'm just trying to find a way to eliminate those. But obviously, it got us today.
The interception in particular, what did you see that went wrong on that?
Yeah, he made a good play, man. He was off coverage, read it probably by the alignment or something like that, and just made a good play. I just can't make that throw. I try to be on time with it, but he obviously made a great play on there and got the pick six.
Patrick, what about the fumble? Can you explain what happened there?
Yeah, I was supposed to take the handoff, and we didn't have a good exchange. Just like any other way, we worked on it all week. They had got some penetration with their defensive line, and we didn't make it happen. But those are things you just can't let happen. You secure the handoff first, and then let the rest of the play develop.
Patrick, you talk about the defensive line. It seemed like you were scrambling a little bit more than usual. What were they doing that was something different than what they did week 12?
Yeah, I think they had a good game plan, man. They did a good job of flipping coverages. They did a good job, and when they were in man, playing pretty good coverage. When they were in zone, they were in the right spots. And then the defensive line got home whenever they needed to. They had a good game plan. They played hard. They played a good football game, and all credit to them, man. They played better than us today, and they were the team that deserved to win.
What do you want to see in the locker room this week?
I mean, all you can do is just move on to the next day, the next game. We're going to be playing a Cincinnati team that, I mean, obviously wants to beat us. They're playing good football. Their quarterback's playing really good. Their defense has always played good with their defensive coordinator. And so all you can do is just move on, learn from your mistakes, get better. I mean, I still believe that we can go do what we want to do. It's just how can we correct it as quickly as possible. We're at 2 games left that are guaranteed. And then you talk about the playoffs, and so all you can do is move on to that next day, get better then, and try to be better the next time we step on the field.
What tells you that these things can be fixed in whatever time you have left here?
I think you see glimpses of it. I mean, you see glimpses of us moving the football. You see glimpses of us scoring in the red zone. It's just we haven't consistently done it enough game in and game out. At this end of the season, we kind of had one good game, one bad game, one good game, one bad game. But we have to be more consistent because when you get to the playoffs, you have to string some together. And so I think our focus this week is how can we be better against Cincinnati and how can we find a way to beat a good football team. We'll obviously look at the tape, learn from it, and then try to come back with a better mentality this next week.
Patrick, obviously it's unusual in your time here to be in this spot, the offensive sputter in this late in the season. What's your level of concern with the minimal time you have left to get to where you want to be?
I think more than anything, it's just consistency. I think I've said it, but it's just, I mean, you see drives where we drive it right down the field, score, and we're doing everything the right way, and then you see drives where we kind of hurt ourselves. You see drives where we stall out quick. I think it's just that we have to continue to prove it because defenses they're not changing. I mean, it's a lot of the same coverages by different variations by different teams, and they're good at flipping the coverages, playing man when they need to, playing zone when they need to, and then counting on us to make mistakes, and we have. And so I think just we got to clean. If we clean it up, we'll be able to score points. It's just we got to clean it up. I mean we're 2 games left. You have to do it, and if we don't, we'll be going home. So I think if we clean it up, If we clean it up, we can beat anybody. I truly believe that. But we got to prove that we can do it.
Was that look like you talked to the linemen a lot, talked to your receivers a lot during the game and after the games. That's the sort of stuff you're really trying to get across the most, or anything in particular?
Yeah, I think just you want to keep guys in the right spirit. I mean, obviously we know that we weren't executing at the level that we wanted to throughout the game. But I thought the guys did a great job of fighting until the very end. It's just, I mean, we just got to continue to get better and better. These self-inflicted mistakes, and it's not just one person. I mean, I made a couple of them today, but it's just like one here and there. But from everybody, if we can just all be on the same page and execute at a high level, then we can get that Chiefs offense y'all are used to seeing. But we have to, like I said, we have to prove it. That's going to be the end of the day. But we got the guys to do it. We just got to go out there and do it.